Have Alec in the backyard, and Alec, one more frigid night to get through, and then hopefully we get a little bit of a warm up. It's kind of been the pattern.
It has been, and now I see why I'm working tonight. I didn't realize why I was working tonight. So,
I know.
The other thing in Rennie, those people that are doing those polar plunges, I can't do that.
I don't know how they do it.
I know, for a good cause I'll do anything, but man, boy, I don't know. I couldn't do it. I'm just looking at the water here in the waterfall. I can't do it. So let's take a look at the board tonight and see what we're up against here in the backyard. We'll take a look at Pottsville. Looking nice. Clouds are starting to dissipate, which means we're starting to lose the heat of the atmosphere out into space. 15 degrees now, and that's going to drop down into single digits overnight tonight, which is causing us to put in a weather impact alert day for tomorrow. So most of the United States looking pretty quiet. A little bit of snow out in the central parts of the United States and up there by Minnesota, Wisconsin. But for us, some lake effect snows coming off of Lake Ontario and also Lake Erie here. But for us close to home, fortunately, we don't have anything to worry about precipitation-wise this evening, and that's going to be the case tonight and tomorrow as well. Temperatures in the teens, starting to drop. Lopez getting into the single digits. Palmerton down to 9 as well. And you're going to see those temperatures kind of continue to go down a little bit more as the evening progresses, as those clouds break apart and we lose the heat. So, weather headlines, still cold, but a quiet weekend. We don't really need to worry about anything in terms of precipitation or anything like that. Some snow during the midweek we'll talk about, and colder temps will return, unfortunately, for Thursday and Friday. So what I want to draw your attention to is this little trough right here, very little, moved through, gave us a little bit of cloud cover today and partly cloudy conditions. This is a touch of a ridge which comes in with a high pressure system, and this thing is probably going to be a weather maker for us next weekend out of the 7-day forecast for me, but something we'll keep you up to date during the course of the week. So we can see tomorrow, we'll notice that a few clouds come through here, but nothing in the form of precipitation. On Sunday, there is a cold front that's going to come through, but it's going to be very weak. So it might spawn off a few snow showers Sunday morning, but that's about it. It'll clear out during the afternoon. So Saturday, as we plan your day out, you can see 3 p.m., just some clouds over the area. Some towards the south part or the southern part of our viewing area, we should see some breaks in the sun or breaks in the clouds a little bit. But here's Sunday, as that front starts to move through, you can see at 5 a.m. just a few scattered, isolated snow showers, nothing in the form of major accumulations at all. But by Sunday afternoon, take a look at this. The clouds break apart, and I think we're in for a nice Sunday afternoon. So most of that snow will probably be out of the area by 8 o'clock in the morning Sunday. It looks like a really good afternoon. And take a look at Monday. It looks like a very, very sunny day, but there is a little catch to Monday's forecast. We'll take a look in the far out forecast here. We'll take a look at Sunday. Here's that cold front. Monday, here's the deal. Watch the isobars. They're a little bit tightly packed together. So that means it's going to be a nice day, but it's going to be windy. Another weak cold front comes through on Tuesday, spawning off a few isolated snow showers, not much, but it's going to give way to a clipper system that's going to come out of the northwest over Pennsylvania on Wednesday. Clipper systems, remember, are moisture starved. There's not a lot of moisture with them, so maybe 1-2 inches of snow on Wednesday. This is not going to be a big snow maker when they come out of the north like that, but it is something to think about on Wednesday. And now we see this high pressure system moving in on Thursday, but the problem is it's going to change the flow out of the north. So that's where the temperatures are going to drop down Thursday and Friday. Tomorrow, we'll get into the mid-20s. Some people will flirt with the lower 30s. Winds tomorrow, a little bit breezy, but it's Sunday I'm more concerned with. There's that northwest flow, breezy on Sunday and especially Monday. So there's going to be a little bit of a wind chill factor going on those 2 days. But let's look for some hope in the future here. Near normal conditions from January 30th to February 3rd, but I wanted you to take a look at this, February 1st through the 7th. If the atmosphere can kind of flip on us, meaning troughing in the west, ridging in the east, means we can get a little bit of warm temperatures coming in the first week of February, potentially speaking. Maybe get us slightly above average that particular week, and average is going to be 37 that week. So let's hope that happens in another couple weeks. That's our 8 to 14 day forecast, but let's do some hoping at this point because it is getting a little old with the cold temperatures that we've been experiencing lately. So tonight we'll lose those clouds and it's going to drop down into single digits. And take a look at your 7-day forecast with that single digit morning low of 8. That's why we've issued the weather impact alert day. Sunday looks like a beautiful day, except for a little bit of cloud cover or a little bit of breeziness in the afternoon especially. Monday, again, beautiful day but windy. Tuesday, next chance for a little bit of isolated snow. Wednesday is the next chance for any accumulating snow, 1 to 2 inches possibly with that clipper system, but then that Arctic air moves in Thursday and Friday. Rennie, I don't think that's going to last long. I think when we get into next weekend, that Arctic air will be out. We'll be back up towards those near normal temperatures. Let's hope, because I don't mind the 30s and the 40s, low 40s, but boy, we consistently hit those teens and 20s.
It's been cold. This January has been giving us lots to keep track of.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. Thanks,
Hey, it was nice
Alec.
to see you tonight, Rennie.
You too. Have a good night.
Thanks.